having that arm tied off here. As soon as he releases that arm from there, he pushes you forward so it's well away from his face for safety, 2 rapid elbows. This again would simulate the first one hitting him and he's bringing his arm up for the second one. If you didn't, you just keep hitting him in the head. If this happens, one option, right, or be it an advanced option, is you step round and we want to get that hand right to the grip. So the grip is there, and my hips are locked, just turn it this way, the tip. That's it, my hips are lower than his, and I've reached around and got his hips pulled right in from here. That's a nice safe position to grip from. When you've got that grip, you then take this foot and you step in with it and take your hips right in front of his. Now, common error is people get to here and then just try and whiz him around the side. You want your hips in front of his. When you've got that, just keep pulling with the arm, that will lift him to here. And that's where we'll stop for now. Is that okay? So when most people get the throw wrong, I say that's the fault. They're kind of here, they're trying to pull him round the side. See how my body's upright there? You don't want upright, you want your hips right through. And then from there, just lift him on your hips and you're ready to work. So from there, we break that down, release it with this one here again. Step through, take him over. Is that alright? You don't carry away there. Okay, so one more, here again. Move round, in. Is that okay? Give it a go. Go for a second, right? So your hips need to be fully in front of his hips, and you need a very tight grip. So when we've gone from that side grip there, what you're doing is you're short-changing it a little. So you're not getting the full enough grip, you're kind of jumping to here, and then stepping in. Well, then what happens, you get this kind of shape here. See where this arm is? Never going to throw him like that. See how it's bent right behind you? Right? So what you want to do is you want to go here, so again, on that shoulder, he's not having to do that natural bend behind me. So if I go here and try and throw him, I'm going to be very lucky if that happens. Right? Because I've got the shoulders bent back. When I've gone down there, if I go, hook, everything's in really tight. I'm pulling his arm in, he's pulling towards me there, and my shoulder is right underneath his armpit. Is that okay? And then keeping that grip the same, I then move my legs in, see how my shoulder's still underneath his armpit. It's not halfway around here in front of his chest. You know, when I've got that there, again, that's when I'll be able to get the lift no ball. And if you're feeling stress in here, that's where you're messing it up. Okay, so you can do the first bit explosively, but once you've got the grip, you're safe for a moment. You don't need to rush into the throw. So part of it comes up. You've got a second. Then you can step in, then you can run. Is that okay? Once you've got the hang of it, you can speed it up, but you've got to make sure you hit that position, yeah? So again, step in. Is that okay? But you need to hit that initial grip first so the throw won't work. Is that alright? Okay, one more go. You have the strength and control. Slowly put your partner down after that. So let them feet touch the ground and just let them sit down with it. Right? So you can do the first part quick enough. So you've got this grip here, you're moving around, partner's got the hand on there to start with here. You've been moving around, when it releases it from there, move it to here, and from there step in, here. Is that okay? Once he's down on the floor, usual finish and then move away. Is that okay? So we do it from this side again then. So slow on the throw. And if you're in doubt about it, don't do it. But again, just from there again, so you're going back down. Over. Is that okay? Because you know, as karate people, that's how we do our throws. It's strike in and strike out. Okay, you know, we wouldn't go for a throw on its own. You do it because you've smashed him in the face and he's disorientated anyway. Is that okay? And you're using them as a means to set up strikes and not ending themselves. Okay, give that go to your partner, please, right? Self-defense wise, if you're good enough at throwing, you throw him, you strike him, you go. You know what I mean? That's the idea. If we do a little bit of kind of gameplay fighting stuff, so the same initial start, 1, 2, move around, take his grip, move to here so people will see. Step in and do the throw as you were doing. Just grab you and pulls you down. Is that okay? So you'll naturally end up in the side 4-quarter position. This is the one I want you to have a go at doing, right? Self-defense wise, if you ended up here, you put your hand on his face, you push it away from you, you keep punching here until he tries to take the hand away from your face. When he does that, you can stand up. Right, that would be the self-defense thing to do. You push his face away from you. The reason you push his face away from you is because if you push his face the other way, you can turn it towards you, you can start getting his knees in, you can start working all his escape. If you push his head away from you, then he can't turn it towards you. Is that okay? And then you just can't drop an elbows, claw towards his face. When he uses his arms to stop it, then he's not holding on to you, you can get him. Is that okay? So that's what you do self-defense wise if you fell down with him. For gameplay, watch this closely. This is what I want you to do, right? You're going to land here, you're going to push this arm up. Right, when you do that, roll your body forward so you plant your hand here. See, I've got my hand on his neck from there, right? Take this hand, feed it round to his throat from there. Alright? Put your leg in from here, pull back. Is that alright? And then you can strangle him out as you strike him. Is that okay? So you've got a crucifix hold at the end. It's fun that one, isn't it? You can tap with your feet, mate, I will stop. Yeah, but that's definitely gameplay stuff, right? It's just martial arts and fighting stuff. So to start with, again, he takes the arm off, move through here, step in here with the throw. From there, again, self-defense wise, you'll be working here. Gameplay, push his arm up, roll, put your hand in position. Once you've got there, now you've got time. If that arm's bent, you're going to have to straighten it. Bring this leg through, pull the leg back. Take the gi, move it round from there. Strangle here as you're punching while you do it. Is that okay? Play.